Former Attorney General, former Senator, and the first woman Vice President of the United States, Kamala Baby Harris. Kamala Harris's ascent has been as steady as it has been phenomenal. Her ticket to the top post, rallying Democrats and rattling Republicans, led by Donald Trump. Democrats began to rally around her as the key nominee, soon after Biden dropped out. But despite the rhetoric from her opponent, Harris is firmly in the race to win the White House, hoping to become the first woman ever to hold the top job. The daughter of immigrants, a Jamaican father and an Indian mother, Harris's journey from being a district attorney to becoming the presidential pick for the United States elections has been one of many firsts. Her thoughts on healthcare, climate change, justice reform and immigration have helped her gain political prominence. But it wasn't until 2020, when she received record-breaking votes, that Harris broke the proverbial glass ceiling and made a milestone in American politics, becoming the first black woman vice president.
She's very articulate. She has a very clear mind. But I think most of her arguments and her logic, it really goes in favor of people, very people-centric, and therefore most of the people immediately begin to relate to her. Her performance as a vice president was refreshingly good.
Over the years, Kamala Harris got flack for the influx of illegal immigrants and high inflation.
We choose freedom. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America.
The large immigrant community in the USA immediately relate to her, and most of them will probably vote for her. She has not really spoken too much on the economic policies during her campaign as such.
Leading up to D-Day on November 5th, many say to counter Biden's anti-incumbency, she's distancing herself from his legacy.
The entire Trump approach was formulated to fight Joe Biden. And so they want to make Harris exactly like Joe Biden. Kamala Harris was making it plain that she's not Joe Biden, that she has ideas of her own.
Even warming up to Republicans.
Kamala Harris wants Republican votes. She needs independent votes. And the Fox television interview was an attempt to reach out.
Bill, we're going to win. Let me just tell you that. We're going to win. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
People in the USA would probably still want to see a Native American, a white American, in the White House. And that's the reason I call that Barack Obama was an exception.
I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
Even though the contest between Harris and Trump is a tight one, she has a thin lead. Eventually, the candidate who's able to swing the battleground states, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Nevada and Michigan, will end up holding the key to the White House.